Peace, my galactic family. That's right. Peace, my galactic family. This is Shara the Goddess. I'm back with another video. All right, so check this out, right? I just wanted to give y'all a reminder of how when you are living this life, when you are living in this matrix game, you got to remember that you do not get what you want. Let me repeat that. I said, you do not get what you want out of life. You get who you are. You get who you are. Let me specify that. You get who you are being. That's right. You get who you are being as you're living and you're living out this matrix game. You're having, you're living your life. And what I mean when I say that is, a lot of people, we've been programmed to believe that, you can have what you want. You can't have what you want according to the universal laws. See, the universal laws has to give you what you are being, who you are being. So this is why a lot of people, they give up on law of attraction. They give up on, even though technically they never give up, because law of attraction, law of assumption, law of cause and effect, all of the universal laws are always happening, whether you believe them or not. It's just what it is. I always like to make an example or reference to, if you put one foot in front of the other foot, you don't have a choice but to walk forward. It's the law. So as long as you are existing in this realm, you don't have a choice but to be affected by all of these universal laws, because you exist here and you're a real person. Now, when it comes to these NPCs and all of these fake parasites walking around, forget all of them. Forget all of them. I'm talking about us real non-ether beings. We have to pay for, not even pay, but you do have to pay, meaning you pay for the energy that you vibrate on, the thoughts that you entertain, the people that show up in your life. You pay for that in an energetic form, in an energetic way, whether you believe it or not. So when I say you don't get what you want out of life, you don't get what you want. A lot of people can sit up here and live their life every day hoping and wishing for things to be a certain way, wishing and being a victim and feeling sorry and, just having a whole pity party for how their life look. And the universe doesn't care. All the universe does is continue to match that energy of that storyline that person has going on. All the universe does is match your energy. So when I say you don't get what you want, you get who you are. Because in all moments, we are being something. We are being somebody. We are being an energy. Whether that's good, bad, happy, sad, confused, frustrated, whatever energy you vibrating on, by the laws of nature, you have to continue to have that experience or experiences show up in your life. So this is why it's important that we have to constantly reinvent who we are. I was on Instagram last night and I was talking about this, how every few months, us chosen ones should be reinventing ourselves. And when I say reinventing ourselves, I'm not, y'all, something went right in my damn mouth. Anyway, that was a distraction. So yeah, getting back on topic of what I'm saying, you don't, like I said, I was on Instagram and I was talking about how every few months we should be reinventing ourselves. And reinventing ourselves does not mean, it's not all about material things. You don't have to go out and buy all of the material things that you think is going to make you feel away, even though, sometimes that works. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make sure that you are up to par. if that's going to make you feel good, but you got to know that that's a temporary fix. Anytime you do anything outside of yourself for satisfaction or whatever, that's just for the moment. That's going to eventually dwindle away. So this is why you have to go inward. You have to become like the mechanic. You got to see what's going on internally, and you are aware of what's going on with you internally. Like, you know the energy that you are feeling every day. You know, you are aware of the energies. So when I say reinvent yourself, I'm talking about how you think, how you act, how you carry yourself out here in this matrix. So that's what I mean by reinventing yourself. Always making sure that you're leveling up. That's what the leveling up, this is why I love that I made this channel, Leveling Up Movement, because it's like every day, all day, we're constantly leveling up, mentally, emotionally, physically, all of that. So yeah, y'all, it's very important to know that you have to reinvent yourself, become more creative in your life, have more fun in your life. That way you can begin to recondition your mind to know that you live in this thing called life, but everything doesn't have to be so serious all of the time. Have more fun like you did before, back in the day. Have more fun, become more creative, and that's when those mountains will begin to move for you. When you get the analytical mind out of the way and you stop being so just, yeah, I know what I mean. Like, become more, this whole energy shift that we are going through is about remembering what's going on, remembering who you are. You are a magnetic, magical being. So we got to learn to tap back into that and just continue to keep reinventing our life, reinventing, how we want to show up in this game called the Matrix. So anyway, like I said, you don't get what you want out of life. You get who you are being. If you're being an uptight, stuck up, always complaining type of person, you're just going to continue to have more people show up in your life that's going to reflect that same energy. Certain circumstances going to continue to show up like that to reflect that energy. Your thoughts is going to be surrounding that type of energy. So this is why, like, just loosen up, step out of the box, and have fun, become more creative, become more productive. And yeah, y'all, just know that you get who you are being. So if you want something new, you got to do something new. So anyway, I ain't gonna make this too much longer. I just wanted to let y'all know that, yeah, you don't get what you want. You get who you are being. And every day, and it's the thing too, like, the thing about when I said you get who you are or who you are being, at any moment you can switch that. You can switch who you are being. Like, you used to just, let's just say, if you used to just being a person, every day you do the same thing. You got that, every day you do the same routine. At any moment you can say, I'm done with this routine. I'm gonna switch it up and do something different. I'm gonna step out of the box. You can do that anytime you want to. And you gotta know that as soon as you make that decision, now you're on a new path, you're on a new route. So now, according to the laws of the universe, who you are being is a different person. So now you get to have different experiences show up in your life that will reflect who you are being now. It's all about who you are being now. And now is every moment. There's no such thing as the past or no such thing as the future. Everything is always happening now. Because even when you so-called get to the future, it's going to be now. It's going to always be in the moment. So just keep that in the back of y'all mind. Keep that in the front of y'all mind. And just be consciously and mindful of that. That it's all about just leveling up and know who you are being. Switching up your energy. Rewriting your paradigm. Rewiring your subconscious mind. And yeah, anyway, let me get out of here. Till the next time, this y'all, the Goddess. I'm out. Peace.